Welcome to this rules overview video for Monstrolicious, a bluffing and strategy game for 2 players ages 8 and up that plays in about 10 minutes. In Monstrolicious, seat your monsters in front of the most mouth-watering desserts on the buffet. If 2 monsters covet the same dessert, only the strongest will keep their seat until they get the boot too. At the end of the game, the monsters can finally dig in, and you will gain points for each dessert they devour. Start by placing the board between you and your opponent. Then take all the tiles of one monster type, furry or scaly. Each type has 13 tiles, 12 monsters of strength 1 to 12, and 1 trap. Shuffle your tiles, place them in a stack, face down, and get ready to play. Randomly choose which player will play first, then take turns until all tiles have been placed. On your turn, secretly look at the top tile of your stack. Then place it in front of a dessert, face down. You must always place your tile on an empty space on your side of the board. Then look at what is in front of this dessert on your opponent's side. If the space is empty, you control this dessert and your turn is over. But if a tile is on the other side, you must resolve a battle to determine who controls this dessert. Then your turn is over. Here's how to resolve a battle. In this example, you triggered the battle. First off, if your opponent's tile is face down, they reveal it. Then one of 2 things happen. First possibility: both tiles are monsters. Announce who won the battle without lying or revealing your tile. If your monster has a strength that is equal to or greater than the opposing monsters, you win the battle. In this example, your 7 monster has a strength equal to the opposing monsters, so you win this battle. Now you control this dessert, and your monster stays on its space face down while your opponent discards their monster. But if your monster has a strength that is less than the opposing monsters, your opponent wins the battle and controls the dessert. Their monster stays on its space, face up, and you discard your monster. You each have your own discard pile. When you discard a tile, place it in your discard pile in the same orientation as it was on its space, either face down or face up. You can look at your discard pile at any time, as well as any of your tiles in front of desserts. Second possibility: 1 or both tiles in the battle are traps. In this case, automatically reveal both traps and place them in their respective discard piles. No one controls this dessert. There are 4 special desserts on the table. While you control the lollipop, you win all ties during battles, including for the lollipop. At the end of the turn, where you gain control of the donuts, you may flip an opposing tile face up. At the end of the game, if you control both these desserts, gain 3 extra points, so 19 points instead of 16. The game ends once all monster tiles have been placed. Reveal the tiles on the table and discard any trap tiles still in play. Your monsters can finally devour the desserts you control. Add the points from each dessert your monsters devoured to determine your score. You win the game if you have the highest score. In case of tie, savor the victory together, or play again to determine the true winner. There you go, you're now ready for your first game of Monstrolicious. Time to dig in.